We often talk about golf swing gurus and famous coaches. But what about the families who don't just teach the game, but actually conquer it inside the ropes? I'm talking about bloodlines where Sunday pressure is just a genetic trait. Today, we're stripping away the teachers and the amateurs. We're looking exclusively at the families where the family business is winning on tour, and asking if the biggest one of all is just getting started. The pioneers, the Morris family. Old Tom Morris and young Tom Morris didn't just play professional golf, they invented it. Before them, there was no career path for a golfer, no tour, no prize money, just gentlemen playing for sport. Old Tom won 4 Open Championships, built golf courses, made clubs, helped shape and modernize St. Andrews. He was golf's first entrepreneur, but his son young Tom was the first true superstar. 4 straight Open Championships before age 24. He was Tiger Woods in knickers. Young Tom revolutionized the game in ways we still don't fully appreciate. He was the first golfer to play aggressively. Attack pins. Go for broke. Before him, golf was about avoiding trouble. Young Tom made trouble his playground. Here's the crazy part. They played a high-stakes money match against the Park brothers in 1875, another pro family. The Morrises were down on the final hole. Old Tom hit it close. Young Tom drained the putt. They won a fortune. Returned home to find young Tom's wife had died in childbirth. It highlights the brutal reality of early professional golf. Equipment didn't matter back then. We obsess over technology today, but young Tom shot scores in the 70s on courses that would be unplayable now. Using hickory shafts and gutta-percha balls, greens that were basically fairways, bunkers that were actual sand pits. It proves that shot-making creativity outlasts technology every time. The Morris family created the blueprint. Father teaches son, son surpasses father. Both leave their mark on history. They proved that golf could be a profession, not just a pastime. Every professional golfer since owes them a debt. The major winners, the Bradley family. Pat Bradley and Keegan Bradley share more than a last name. They share neurotic intensity and an inability to back down. They're proof that champions aren't born calm, they're born competitive. Pat Bradley completed the career Grand Slam, 6 major championships, 31 LPGA wins, Hall of Fame career built on pure grit. She wasn't the longest hitter or the best putter. She was the toughest competitor. Week after week, year after year, Keegan won the 2011 PGA Championship and captained the Ryder Cup team. 6 PGA Tour wins and counting. His rookie season was legendary, won his first major in his first year, beat Jason Duffner in a playoff at Atlanta Athletic Club. Neither is known for a pretty swing. They're known for staring people down and grinding out results. Pat had this twitchy pre-shot routine that drove opponents crazy. Waggle after waggle, step back, reset, drive everyone nuts. Keegan inherited the same nervous energy. His pre-shot routine looks like he's having an argument with himself. When Pat won tournaments, her mother would ring a cowbell from their porch back home in Massachusetts. Neighbors knew Pat had won before ESPN did. When Keegan won his first major at Atlanta Athletic Club, the first thing he mentioned was hearing that bell. 40 years later. Different generation. Same family pride. Here's what breaks conventional wisdom. Most golf psychology teaches calm and zen-like focus. Breathe deep. Stay relaxed. The Bradleys thrive on neurotic intensity. Anxiety isn't their enemy, it's their weapon. They prove you don't need to be calm to be a champion, you just need to be relentless. Pat once said she played angry, not at opponents, at the course, at bad breaks, at herself. That anger fueled 31 victories. Keegan channels the same fire. Different decade, same flame. The intellectuals, the Molinari brothers. Edoardo and Francesco Molinari grew up in the same house in Turin, Italy, learned from the same teachers, played the same courses, yet they developed completely different approaches to the game. It's a fascinating study in nature versus nurture. Edoardo won the US Amateur and played on Ryder Cup teams. But his real genius is analytical, graduating with an engineering degree. Now he tracks stats for other pros. He's arguably the smartest man in professional golf. His approach is pure science. Francesco won the 2018 Open Championship at Carnoustie, went 5-0 in Ryder Cup matches. His approach is more feel-based but no less effective. He reads greens like poetry, shapes shots like an artist, pure instinct. They're the only brothers to win the World Cup of Golf together. Edoardo's spreadsheet approach combined with Francesco's instincts. It was beautiful to watch. One brother calculating wind speed and pin positions, the other just feeling the shot. At Carnoustie in 2018, Francesco stared down a resurgent Tiger Woods. Tiger was making his comeback. The golf world was watching. Francesco never blinked, shot 69 in the final round while Tiger struggled, proved that European precision could beat American power. Here's what challenges everything we think about golf families. These two shared the same environment, same coaches, same genes. Yet Eduardo plays golf by spreadsheet and Francesco plays by feel. There is no one system. The only system was competence. Eduardo now works behind the scenes, crunching numbers, finding edges. Francesco still competes at the highest level. Different paths, same excellence. They prove that golf families don't produce clones, they produce champions. The modern power couple, the Lee family. Minjee and Minwoo Lee represent the future of golf families. Sister and brother, both elite professionals, both rewriting what's possible. They're from Perth, Australia, but they've conquered the world. Minjee has 2 major championships and over 10 LPGA wins. She's made over $15 million in prize money. Minwoo has 3 DP World Tour victories and is establishing himself on the PGA Tour. One of the rare sibling duos where both reached elite junior levels and professional stardom. Their parents sacrificed everything. Moved from South Korea to Australia for opportunity. Worked multiple jobs to pay for lessons and travel. The kids practiced on public courses. No country club privileges, just pure determination. When Minwoo won the Scottish Open, he joked in the press conference that he's still trying to catch his sister. It highlights a unique dynamic where the female sibling is the alpha career-wise, at least for now. Minjee has the major championships, the bigger bank account, the higher world ranking. This breaks conventional bias completely. In almost every other golf family, the male player gets the spotlight, gets the endorsements, gets the attention. In the Lee family, Minjee sets the standard. Minwoo chases it. It proves that elite talent is completely gender-neutral. The Lees represent modern golf. Global, diverse, driven by results, not tradition. They've inspired a generation of Asian golfers, proved that geography doesn't determine destiny. Talent and work ethic do. Minwoo's breakthrough came at the Scottish Open, beat some of the best players in the world, celebrated with his sister watching from home. Different continents, same pride. The Lee family is just getting started. The volume shooters, the Haas family. Jay Haas played in 798 PGA Tour events, second all-time, 9 tour wins. His son Bill won 6 times and captured the FedEx Cup. Their uncle Bob Golby won the Masters. The gene pool runs deep. This family doesn't just play professional golf, they live it. Jay's career spanned 5 decades, from the 1970s to the 2010s. He played against Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, saw the game evolve from persimmon woods to titanium drivers, from small purses to massive paydays. Through it all, he just kept making cuts. At the 2015 President's Cup, Jay was the captain. He used a controversial captain's pick on his own son Bill. The nepotism accusations were flying. Media questioned the decision. Fans debated it online, until Bill went out and secured the winning point for Team USA. Vindication tastes sweet. Bill's FedEx Cup victory in 2011 was worth $10 million, the biggest payday in golf history at the time. He beat Luke Donald and Webb Simpson down the stretch, proved he belonged among the elite, not because of his last name, because of his game. This family doesn't have the flash of Tiger or the tragic romance of the Morrises. They just make cuts. Week after week, year after year, decade after decade. Jay made 592 cuts in his career. That's consistency you can't teach. Jay's career spanned 5 decades. Bill's is still going strong. They proved that boring golf is profitable golf. Keeping the ball in play and having great tempo is the most transferable genetic trait of all. No fireworks, no drama, just steady excellence. The Haas family represents the blue-collar approach to professional golf. Show up, work hard, cash checks, repeat. They're proof that longevity beats brilliance. That consistency trumps chaos. That sometimes the tortoise really does beat the hare. The unwritten legacy, the Woods family. Tiger Woods is the standard by which all others are measured. 15 major championships, 82 PGA Tour wins, the most scrutinized athlete of his generation. He didn't just dominate golf, he transcended it. Charlie Woods is the most scrutinized junior golfer in history. Every swing gets analyzed, every tournament result gets dissected. The pressure is unimaginable. He's 16 years old and already has endorsement speculation. Here's the problem with being the son of the GOAT. History suggests it's statistically impossible to surpass the father. Michael Jordan's sons didn't make the NBA. Wayne Gretzky's sons didn't make the NHL. Archie Manning's sons became NFL quarterbacks, but Archie wasn't the greatest ever. The bar is simply too high. At the PNC Championship, the similarities are eerie. Charlie twirls his club exactly like Tiger, picks up his tee the same way, walks in putts with identical swagger. Even his celebration fist pump is pure Tiger. It's not practiced, it's subconscious mimicry. But here's what's missing: the Earl Woods factor. Tiger became Tiger because of Earl, a military father who trained him like a soldier, pushed him relentlessly, created controlled adversity, made him mentally bulletproof. Charlie is being raised by Tiger, a billionaire who protects him like treasure. Private jets instead of road trips. Country clubs instead of public courses. The environment that created the greatest golfer of all time cannot be replicated. We shouldn't expect the same result. Tiger's comeback at the 2019 Masters proved his greatness one final time. Charlie was there to witness it. Saw his father conquer demons and win again. That moment might be worth more than any junior tournament victory. The Woods legacy might be complete with Tiger, and that's perfectly fine. Some mountains are meant to be climbed once. Charlie doesn't need to be the next Tiger, he just needs to be the first Charlie. From the Morris family inventing professional golf to the Lees representing its global future, these bloodlines prove something important. While you play golf alone, you don't get there alone. Genetics might load the gun, but environment pulls the trigger. The common thread isn't a perfect swing. It's growing up in a culture of competition, where excellence isn't exceptional, it's expected. The Bradley intensity, the Molinari intelligence, the Haas consistency, the Lee versatility. These traits get passed down not through DNA, but through dinner table conversations about pressure putts and missed cuts. Golf families understand something the rest of us don't. Talent without work ethic is wasted potential. Work ethic without talent hits a ceiling. But when both exist in the same household, magic happens. The next great golf family is probably practicing right now. In a backyard somewhere. Father teaching daughter, sister pushing brother, creating the next generation of champions. Because in golf, as in life, the family business is the strongest business of all. Do you think Charlie Woods will make it to the PGA Tour, or is the shadow of his dad too big to overcome? Let me know your prediction in the comments. Like and subscribe for more deep dives into golf's greatest stories. See you on the next one.